South Africa's automotive industry has been a steady and important contributor to the country's economy. Over the last 5 years, it's averaged at around 7% of GDP.
From a production point of view, the automotive manufacturing industry is one of the few success stories in South Africa today. Production in 2010 was 472,000. This year, production should be about 630,000, 640,000. That's pretty substantial growth in output.
But it hasn't all been smooth sailing. A strike in the platinum sector 3 years ago, electricity shortages, falling commodity prices and slowing domestic growth has cost the industry dearly. But clear policy plans has ensured stability and growth in the industry.
At the moment, we've got something called the APDP, the Automotive Production Development Program. And what that essentially does is support the automotive manufacturing sector in South Africa to quite a significant extent, and that's to incentivize investment and manufacturing in the automotive sector in South Africa.
Clear goals to produce in excess of 1 million cars by 2020 and strong partnerships between the government and private sector has seen ongoing investment by global car makers. There's also been new investment. Beijing Automotive Works set up a new manufacturing plant in Johannesburg in 2012, taking investment in this industry to over $2 billion in the last 5 years.
Consistency in policy in terms of the formulation and the implementation is very important. That gives investors comfort that if they're going to make a decision, an investment decision, based on a particular policy, if they feel confident that that policy is going to be adhered to and monitored and not changed in due course, that definitely gives investor confidence.
South Africa now exports 55% of all locally manufactured vehicles. A record 333,844 vehicles were exported to 100 destinations last year. That's expected to increase to 375,000 units this year.
The main market in terms of volume of exports is Europe, followed by the United States, followed by Australasia. Africa was a major market, but conditions have deteriorated somewhat in a number of African economies, and on the back of the collapse in commodity prices and the lower oil price.
The automotive plan also outlines the expansion of the industry to produce components locally and reduce imports. Of the more than 100,000 people employed in the motor manufacturing sector, more than 80,000 are in component manufacturing. With the industry poised for further production, thousands more jobs are expected to be created. Sumitra Nydoo, CCTV, Johannesburg.